Hello and welcome back for today's Financial News Digest, presented by CentFX, your reliable partner in trading. Here's what's happening on the markets today.
Apple stock surged 5.1% on Wednesday, closing at $213.25, after news broke that the company will invest $100 billion in U.S. manufacturing to mitigate tariff risks and strengthen its domestic supply chain. The Nikkei index traded at around $41,000 on Thursday, marking a third consecutive session of gains for Japanese equities, which mirrored the overnight strength on Wall Street, driven by upbeat corporate earnings. WTI crude oil futures rose towards $65 per barrel on Thursday, halting a 5-day losing streak as geopolitical tensions and their impact on supply remained in focus. The Canadian dollar strengthened toward 1.37 per US dollar after the Bank of Canada decided to hold its policy rate at 2.75%. Ether traded at around $3,660 this Thursday, decreasing by 0.6% in the last 24 hours. Looking back, over the last 4 weeks, Ether gained over 40%. Now let's review the major economic events of the day. At 3 a.m., China to release the balance of trade for July, following $115 billion in June. At 11 a.m., the interest rate in the UK is expected to decrease, after reaching 4.25% in July. At 2 p.m., Canada will release figures for the Purchasing Managers' Index of July, following 53.3 in June. Tomorrow's major economic events. At 5:30 a.m., France to release the unemployment rate for the second quarter, following 7.4% in the first quarter of 2025. At 12:30 p.m., the unemployment rate in Canada is expected to increase, after reaching 6.9% in June. At 12:30 p.m., Canada will release figures for the labor force participation rate of July, following 65.4% in June.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by CentFX. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news.